He lacks a lot of silvering today. He does have a nice body type. He's got a nice head and ears, good shoulders, nice top line, good fullness into that hindquarter. He just doesn't have any silvering. It's still a lot lacking on him.
Sarah, you
Couple like that here. Hey. BBB 2?
That's the one she said was your chin.
7?
There's 7.
7? Okay.
So that's 7.
Okay. P2 lacks a lot of the silvering on him. Got a nice head and ears, good shoulders, nice midsection, good fullness into that hindquarter. He just doesn't have any silvering on him. He's open in his coat. Two that have silvering, but not quite finished in their coat today. BBB. Oh. Got a nice head and ears, good shoulders and midsection, nicely filled into that hindquarter. He just doesn't have a coat today. He's got nice silvering is starting over the top, but along the sides he's lacking a lot of it. He's broken and open in his coat. BBY10. He keeps a little open in his coat today. He's starting to get the silvering down over the center of the back, but he lacks it all along the side. He's got a nice ear, nice finish to those, or nice silvering on those ears. He's got a nice head and ears, good shoulders, midsection. A little rough in his flushing condition, but again, not quite finished in his coat today. Just again a youngster here that doesn't have quite the silvering. He has good evenness on his ears, but he's starting to lack it over his body type. It's a little flatter in his type and a lot open in his coat. BBI4. He's starting to get some nice silvering, fairly good evenness for a youngster. That one spot where he's been pouring into or something there. He's a little flatter, he slides off a little bit in that top line on him. He just doesn't have quite a finished coat, but he's got very promising color. BBL4. Getting into a little bit more silvering here. He's got a nice head, a little long into those ears.
We need
not quite full
blues.
enough into that lower hindquarter.
Huge mini
Got a
red
nice return to
blue.
that coat. He's trying to get some silvering over the top, but you can see he's got a broken line right over the side there. Not quite finished on the sides, but good evenness of silvering. BB6 or M6. He's got a nice head and ears. Good shoulders and midsection. He doesn't have quite the fullness into the lower hindquarter that I'd like to have. He's starting to get very nice evenness of silvering. Very nice evenness on his ears. But he's lacking finish down along the sides. Got a nice type. He's got a good head and ears, good shoulders and midsection. He does slide off a little bit. He's a little rough in his flushing condition. Very nice coat on him. Good texture over the top. He's got a nice evenness on silvering on his ears. Good over that backside. Lacks a little bit on the side. He's gonna get there. He's getting there. We'll put him down here.
The row.
Number 7?
Yes.
BBI
Yep,
They are having a lot of taper from
Yeah,
shoulder
just a
back.
youngster here today without a coat. Just starting to get the silvering over the head and ears, has the good evenness of it. Nice shoulders and midsection, but very rough in that fleshing condition. Open in its coat. Doesn't have a life to the coat. It is starting to get some resemblances, some silvering on it. Six. BBI1. That's pretty nice type. Got a good head and ears, nice shoulders and midsection, very nicely filled into that hindquarter. Has some, started to get the silvering, but it's just so open over the center of the back. I just can't place it any higher than this right now. It does have some evenness over the head and nice over the hindquarter. Just needs to get a coat over the top.
Story of my life today.
Yeah.
Everything's like that.
BBD2. Got a nice head and ears, good shoulder, but a little flat on that overall top line. Good fullness at the base of that hindquarter. Again, lacks a lot of silvering and lacks a lot of finish to the coat. It's starting to get some silvering on that head and ears, but lacks it throughout on the body. BBL1.
Cold,
Nice type. Has a good head and ears, nice shoulders and
very
midsection.
flat across that
Good
top.
fullness into that hindquarter. Starting to get some silvering. Has some nice silvering on those ears. Lacks it throughout on the body. It has a little further, yeah, a little bit over the top, but lacks it on the sides. BBBI. Promising type little girl here. She's got a nice head and ears, good shoulders and midsection. Once you push forward, it makes her slide off on that top line. She's starting to get this silvering. She's got a little bit better finish than a lot of those other ones did, but she still lacks a lot of evenness of that silvering. Second. BBI2. Just a youngster here today. Got a nice head and ears, good shoulders and midsection. Trails off a little bit in that top line, but does have good fullness into that lower hindquarter. Starting to get very nice silvering along the sides and over the top, but it's not a finished coat. It does have nice evenness over those ears. BBH3. What?
She died and I sent that to Matthew prior. So I had 3 or 4 of them. There's also an R9, but I don't know which one it is. Not in this one. Yeah, the R9 is a tall.
Got a nice head and ears. Good shoulders and midsection. Might have a little bit more depth here in the tail end of that long area. Good bonus at the base of that hindquarter. Nice evenness over the top. She still lacks the evenness down along the sides and along the shoulders and cheeks of that head. Good evenness over the ears.
Junior butt. And junior nose. Yep, all the years junior right past.
Joe's going to be the best. The buck will be best opposite variety. BBH8. She's going to be disqualified from missing the toe. Nail. And it's not coming back. Got a good head and ears, good shoulders and midsection. Good fullness into that hindquarter. She has pretty silvering over the top. She's still not quite finished down there on the sides. That's fairly good evenness on the ears and the face. Not too polka dots. Five? BB03?
Yep.
He's got a nice head and ears, good shoulders. He's got a little bit in that top line, get fullness in the base of that hindquarter. comments on the fur silvering. There's nothing there. And same with this little guy, BB04. Doesn't have quite as fullness in that lower hindquarter as his sister does, his brother does, but that's the same type of hair and silvering. Number 3, BBR9.
That's a change.
Has it changed too?
Yeah, but I don't know which one it took the place of. I have a P4 and an E2 still.
Okay, so BBE1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
BBR9. Promising type. That's where he had near shoulders and midsection. A little pinched into that hind quarter. Just starting to get its silvering, but hey, it's got some fur in it. It just needs to grow up a little bit more. I think that hollow knot looks like he's been in with the other little guys.
Good jersey. Back at my spot too. I'm gonna say everything's bolting. Everything's bolting.
BBE2. Got a good head and ears, good shoulders, and section nicely filled into that hind part. Has nice silvering over the top, but still lacking finish and silvering down along the perimeter of the sides there. Has good evenness around the ears and then starting on the face. Number 1. BBP4.
How about a chinchilla?
Got a
Mini Rex
nice head, ears,
chinchilla.
good shoulders and midsection, good fullness into that hind quarter. Really nice evenness along the top. Starting to get finished along the long side. Very nice evenness on those ears. Okay.
Coast and open coast. And the winner is our one now.
Number 8. BB01.
Calypso.
Got a pretty good head and ears. A little long from that shoulder into that midsection. Get that fullness into that lower hind quarter. We got another one of those polka dot ones that doesn't have any
She has a good form, good length
Color,
body, a nice little doe head. Does have brown. Ears got a little bit behind the eye, but not that bad.
BB02.
Coat is in good condition. It does have a
She's got
nice
the same affliction. She doesn't have a coat or finish today. Got nice silvering on her head. A little pinched into that hind quarter, a little potty into that middle.
and a junior buck. That's all broken.
Number 6.
First.
BBR6. She's just a youngster, just starting to get the silvering. She has a nice head and ears, good shoulders, nicely filled at the base of that hind quarter. Just has an open coat today, and she's got a little bit of permission. That is a BBP1. Got a nice head and ears, good shoulders, a little pinched into that hind quarter. She's starting to get some nice silvering over the top, but she still lacks it along the sides and lacks it on the face and ears. Don't be too. Got a nice head and ears, good shoulders, midsection, a little rough and fleshy condition. Starting to have nice silvering down over the shoulder. It breaks up a little bit over the top of the back and along the sides, but promising top and ears and head. BB2. A little longer in her overall body style, and long from that shoulders into that midsection. She does have good fullness into that hind quarter. Nice quality coat over the top. She does starting to get some nice silvering. Lacks a little bit on her ears and head, but her body's starting to be silvered out nicely. G1. Got it. She's just a little flatter in her overall body. She has nice head and ears, good shoulders. Just lacks a little bit of top line. Nice texture to the coat on this animal. She's got some open spots in her where she's been chewed off, but she is starting to get some nice silvering, especially along the face and ears. Good evenness. P3. Got a nice head and ears, good shoulders and midsection. She's very rough in that fleshing condition. She too has very nice texture to the coat. Really good evenness of coat. Good silvering on her head. Lacks a little bit at the tip of those ears. Going to be the best of variety. The buck will be best opposite.
Youth Mini Love, get your rabbits ready.
And I'm going to go with the fawns today for breed. Junior doe's best, junior buck is best opposite.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
BB D5. A little blocky into the body type, doesn't have enough elevation, doesn't have enough leg on it. There's practically no silvering on it, lack of silvering on it. That's more than half of the rabbit there. They gotta have some silvering. BBD 6, same affliction on it. Shows a little better body type on it, but just has no silvering on it. Base color has good richness. BBD
7.
7, okay. Same affliction. Base color's good, but no silvering on it. Just a little heavy into the hindquarters, into its topping line. BB.
Let's get blues.
B8. Y8. Okay. Where it's finished over the top on it, it's too heavy in the silvering. It's overpowering on the silvering, but an extremely unevenness of silvering on it due to the breakout. Length of limb is good, but it pinches at the hindquarter section in that way. BBY10.
Yeah.
Same affliction. A little heavier into the hindquarter and a little bulky into the hindquarter. Only has distribution of silvering across the top on it. Doesn't have equality of the silvering. Okay, now let's go to work on it. Fourth, BBH6 looks like.
Yeah.
Too heavy in the topping, getting too heavy into that hindquarter section. Distribution of silvering over the top is good, but it doesn't extend down the side. I don't have evenness of silvering, uniformity of silvering. BBL4. Getting into a little better body type on it. Again, only a dorsal area that has the silvering evened up on it. It lacks distinction of the silvering in that area. It loses the points on uniformity of silvering down off of the sides. First two on it is much better, even as the silvering.
There's tough choices that have to be made all the way down the line.
BBI4. I've got good length of silvering on this little rabbit, but I don't have good uniformity of the silvering on it. It has the best in the class relative to the other competition in terms of finishing down in the sides, but it doesn't have a good uniformity in itself. First, BAS1.
From a cutability standpoint, big thing I changed about him if I could, and I think that's an advantage that I'll give.
It's got length of body and silvering. It doesn't have a silver coat. Silver coat needs a snap and just an absolute quick coat return on it. It has good distinction of silvering. It's still a little unfinished down off of that side. Silvering on the ears is fairly good. It doesn't balance. You need the head balance to the body on it to stop balancing on the head.
Done a great job. Hey, these next three steers,
BBI1
give a round of applause.
qualified. It's got a missing toenail.
These next three steers, we can reshuffle the deck here.
The right
You can put any
front
one
foot,
of these
middle
in
toe.
any of the next three positions and be right.
Yeah, it's gone.
The steer that I've
I don't
got
think
out
it'll
here
be
is
back.
muscle.
BBI1.
Just handles a lot nicer, a lot
It's got
fresher.
good type on it. It's got potential on it for good length of silvering on it, but it doesn't have evenness of silvering at all.
When I square it up and pretty enough for me there, the next two steers need more finish. Both of these steers need a little more time on
Difference
feet.
when I talk
They
about
need to
that
handle
hind
better,
quarter.
but between
Look
the
how
two,
much thickness you have. This
between
is more
the
the
two,
type you
the
need.
roan-colored
The one I
steer's
just
thicker. He's
disqualified.
more muscular.
That's
He's
more
got
the
a bigger
line.
side.
So
Right
more-
side
It's getting way
shoulder
too
blade
heavy
comes
in
with a
here.
lot more thickness.
So-
It's getting two or three things. It's getting too heavy. I'm too thick in here, and I'm also flat right in
We're
there.
too thick in the belly?
Now this black and
You
white
said we're
steer,
too
when
thick
you
in the
shove
belly?
it, it's set up, you can say, whoa, that's a pretty one. That's a
Oh.
cool
Not
one.
just the belly,
It's a good pattern
the
one.
entire-
I'm here to tell you, I agree with all that.
Right in here, from the
Really
rib.
nice shoulder.
Okay.
He's got frame and
This
length
is
of
more what
body.
you want in the-
Really, really
in the
good
body
bone.
type.
But if you study that
That's
leg,
what
you'll find that
what I
he's
was
got a little
referring
extra
to
set it.
when I said they were too
Behind
heavy in that
him, but he kinda
hind
knows up
quarter.
behind his shoulder, and he doesn't have as much.
Some of these rabbits in place, and the lower it's going to be, the better rabbits. You just can't. All your points are on silvering, so this is a pretty good rabbit right there. Yeah, when you get them evened out and silvered out, see, I mean, it's just the death on these without any silvering.
Junior, my oldest one, the age is 6 months old tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Next tomorrow. Then everything else is like still behind that. So anywhere from 2 to 4 months.
BBG2, when they've had a bad summer, too, it's not helping. BBG2 is a very nice and tight little rabbit. It just has no equality silvering on it. BBI. Okay. A little blocky into the body type on this rabbit. Very unfinished, very open under that coat. BBL1. There's pretty good body type on it, good base color on this rabbit. There's just no silvering. BBB1. Much better type on this little rabbit. It's got some short silvering on it. I'm uniform at least on my surface color, but I just do not have the silvering pattern that I've got to have. And the only two that are silvered out BBI2. It's got a little better uniformity and evenness of silvering down into the side, but I like my type on this little guy a lot better on it. This guy's a little heavier. First, BBH3. It's good type. He's got nice definition and uniformity. uniformity of silvering up over the top. He just doesn't finish down the side. He's just totally uneven there.
Is that one of the aged ones? H3?
I think they're good. I like it.
That line had trouble with long shoulders.
No, I don't.
You, mini rags, masker, senior bucks, Asker senior doe.
Yeah. Junior buck is going to be your best brown. Junior doe will be your opposite brown. I've got another one with a missing toe. BBH8. It's also missing a toe. Middle toe, right front foot.
It's missing a toe.
Uh-huh. Yeah, with the whole, everything's gone.
Funny thing about that one is its mother is right.
He has pretty good type. It's got nice distribution of silver.
That's
good
two
orange
with the same
background,
missing
good
toe.
polarization.
Okay.
And I don't know what else I got in the class. I'm going to hang on to that rabbit.
Let's get Asker junior buck.
BB04. And he was typing folks a bear to the world on it because he hasn't got anything covering it up. Just has no fur or no color to evaluate.
So,
Same thing BB03. Just no coat, no fur, nothing to evaluate on.
do you have any comments about the body?
This one's too blocky. That one's fair. This is a nice little rabbit right here. That's the best silver you've thrown up here. Today, anyhow. BBE2. It's just a little too long in body, but it does have very good silvering pattern in the dorsal area. It just doesn't finish down into that lower side. I mean, at least a little more uniform in my pattern, even though it's extremely light over here on this little rabbit. BBR9. This is a typey little rabbit here. Both first and second place are typey. He just doesn't have distinction and uniformity of silvering. He's developing. He's a work in progress. He's not bad. This one guy's good. That's where you need to be right here. BBP4. That's got some nice evenness of silvering on it, uniformity of silvering on it. Starting to silver into the head. He does show a little smutting up onto the ears on it. Fails on the ear ticking on it because the ticking when you lay it back should balance to the body ticking.
One went back, right?
BBG2 disqualified, has an abscess right off of the front leg.
She's also missing a nail. She's also missing a nail.
Here's a real
She's
big
missing a
bone,
toenail.
Oh, I didn't get that far.
Here. It's got a big top and a big hip
She's
in
got
it.
good
But
type
it's also
for it.
a
That's
steer
a
that's
nicely
tighter
typed
in
little
its
rabbit.
length.
She was
It's
going
a
up
little
here
harder
towards
in
the
its
top
condition
end.
and the way it
Good
handles.
equality,
It
good
just doesn't
distribution of
travel
silvering.
right
Base
off
color
those
is
back
good.
legs.
Ears like a little
As much as I
chicken.
love that bone,
That's
just
a
like
shame.
Rita's.
BB01.
Coming in next, these
It's fair
steers
type,
weigh
but just
13,
absolutely nothing to evaluate on
1425
picking
pounds.
color and fur.
5 entries. Elizabeth Tovey,
Same on BB02.
French.
It's a little more angular. The other one's a little more typey. This rabbit's got a little bit of problems into the shoulder and it's a lower hind quarter on typey. Okay. Number 5. BBR6. Just a little narrow throughout in this style. Just a little pinch in that hind quarter again. Just doesn't have any ticking to evaluate. No silvering. Four. good type, but I've got a lot of botching into the surface color that's just spoiling your base color to begin with. I don't have any uniformity across the top on it. It's fairly good. Maybe just a little on the heavy side on it. Giving it a little bit too much ghosting up here.
Is botching this, did you mean the darker patches?
Yeah, off of the shoulder and then off of the back on it. I mean, you've got 3 different patterns on that rabbit that moves. BBP2. Starting to finish out. That has pretty good distribution and pretty good distinction of silvering, especially up on the ears. That's showing good painless. Just does not have off of the side and off of the back and tip on it. Just doesn't have a good uniformity of the base coloration. Second, BBG1. It's a little heavier in type, or it's not quite as full into that midsection. Again, not completely filled out in terms of the evenness of silvering on the side. First, BBP3. She's got some nice type. She has good evenness of silvering on it. Silvering. The hair heavier in silvering on it. I've got a lot of differentiation off that tail on it. That tail is very orange on it. You need uniformity all the way to the end of the tail. And an awful set of toes on that one. You got to finish out with the toes too. Fawns are best and best opposite.
Which one's best? Which one's
Junior doe best.
Okay.
Junior buck opposite.
Of breed also?
Uh-huh.
Okay.